difference a day makes. Volunteerism. Let me pitch you a scenario. You're driving along an isolated stretch of highway in the month of June when suddenly your car sputters and the engine dies. You coast off to the side of the road, and when you open the door, a deafening blast of cicadas pierce the sweltering heat. You stand there thinking about what you're going to do next as air-conditioned cars whoosh past you. After a few minutes, you start to become a little irritated that no one stops to offer you any help. Here's an alternate ending. Just as you're about to give up and make the trek to the next sign of civilization, a car pulls up next to you and rolls down the window, releasing a blast of air-conditioned air as the driver offers you a lift. Giving of oneself without the expectation of getting anything in return can be one of the most satisfying things a person can do. The feeling you get when you've done something that's made a difference to somebody is like nothing else. I'm going to tell you why volunteering is mutually important for you as well as the beneficiary of your time. Who needs you? There are limitless opportunities in which to give your time. Find something that you believe in and roll up your sleeves and get busy. After all, time is precious. Make it matter. Why is it important to volunteer? Volunteerism is a great way to develop leadership skills by challenging yourself to work with new people and explore new surroundings. You will touch lives and make a difference in the lives of those in need. This results in a deeper sense of purpose. You will learn compassion and understanding when we serve the community. Volunteering is important in developing people skills. You learn to be around with and work with people who you otherwise might not interact with. Volunteering adds something special to your job or college resume. A prospective employer or college will notice an applicant who has spent time volunteering. There are many benefits for teens who volunteer. Those teens who volunteer are less likely to use drugs and/or get pregnant. There are positive effects on academics and psychological well-being. Teens who volunteer grow into adults who have a strong work ethic, and it helps to develop their ability to respect others. This information came from childrentrends.org. Where can you find great opportunities to volunteer? A church is a wonderful place to give your time. There are many opportunities to collect, prepare, distribute, and serve food. There are clothing drives that collect clothing for people in need. Sometimes churches sponsor families in need at the holidays. Schools are a great place to volunteer. It is very common to find first-generation Hispanic children who are in need of extra help with their reading skills. School funding has been cut back, and teachers don't have the time to devote to one or two children in need. Schools are also in dire need of mentors for many disadvantaged children. It's also fun to go to the YMCA. Coaches are needed for youth sports team, and without volunteers there can be no team. Not a lot of people think about animal shelters. At animal shelters, you can take pictures of animals so they can put them up on the adoption page. You can comfort animals after surgery. My son is currently volunteering at the Humane Society in Athens, and he feels that he is making a tremendous difference. And this cup here I have when I volunteered at my son's second grade class. I would come in and read the children a story for about an hour or two a week, and the teacher in appreciation gave me this mug. And every time I look at it, I remember that, and I remember how important it is to volunteer. There are many, many opportunities, and I suggest you go on the internet and search your area by zip code for the available opportunities. As you can see, there are many ways that you can matter to someone and make a difference in your community. It's a win-win situation with you taking away from the experience just as much, if not more, than you've put in. Now get out there and get busy.